What's up, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies? It's your girl, Zhvkerra, aka Nobody's Baby Mama, aka Hennessy Brown Hoochie Mama, which is why I call y'all the hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. But anyway, I want to welcome y'all and just let y'all know that I am so overwhelmed with the responses, the feedback I've been getting from my viewers. People have reached out to me in various places, whether it's through DM or comments or however they have found me. I thank y'all for the support. Anyway, last week I really felt that video. Like, I don't know if y'all could tell, but a girl was finna cry. Now, I don't know if it's because I was really emotional and I just felt the emotions of all of single universe. And I hate using that word, but I felt all of the emotions of the single world. So, I don't know if it was that or the fact that it was time for my sister girl to come visit me, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Because that is why I've been, you know, a little emotional. But it makes sense. It makes sense. So if you see me looking down, first of all, holla ski. No, I'm just playing. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm a granny. I'm old fashioned. Baby, I got all kind of notes down here in my lap. Thank God y'all can't see. Last week's video, if you have not seen it, I need you to run that back. So the name of last week's video is Sick of Being Lonely, and I got that title from the song. I don't know if y'all old enough, but do y'all know the group Field Mob, representing Georgia? But anyway, Field Mob came out in 2002 with Sick of Being Lonely. Yeah, that's where I got the title from last week's video. So anyway, run that back if you've already seen it. And if you haven't seen it, please be sure to watch it. Especially if you're single. So, before we even get into some business, we need to get into some other business. And I need for y'all to do me a favor, because I want y'all to stay engaged with me on everything. So the first thing I want y'all to do is take out your cellular device, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you operating on these days, because I ain't gonna lie, I got all of them. I need you to follow me on TikTok. I don't know if you can see that, but my TikTok is my name, and I'll put it up here on the screen for you. It's just Zhvkerra, my name. I need you to follow me on TikTok, because, you know, it gets popping over there too. Find me on Instagram, because, you know, that's where it really counts. But I really want to get more into TikTok. I don't know if you can see my Instagram name, but my Instagram name is right here. zhvkerra. And Hennessy Brown Hoochie Mama. What's up? What's up? I need you to like and comment on my pictures on Instagram. And then the very last thing that we need you to follow us on is gonna be the one that they done renamed X. And I don't know why. Some demonic agenda, if you ask me. But Twitter. Here go my Twitter, y'all. Yes, as you can see, I don't know if y'all see my username, but here you go right here. Legends never die, because I'm a legend. And baby, even when I'm gone from the earth, my spirit don't die. Thank God for YouTube. You will have me forever. So I need you to go follow me on Twitter, because that's where I put all of my innermost personal thoughts. Like, Twitter is literally my homegirl. Twitter is my confidant. Twitter is my diary. The reason I got 70-something thousand tweets is because I joined in 2009, back when I was in high school, baby, okay? Don't get that shit twisted. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. I want to title this video, well, first of all, it's Labor Day weekend. Now, by the time y'all see this video, it'll actually be Labor Day. And that's how I want it to be. So, what we're going to name this in honor of Labor Day is, I did all this for nothing. I know we all done said that before, felt like that before, had that emotion on our shoulders. I know we have. Because I have. Like, I just recently had that emotion. I'm going to tell y'all about it further along into this video. But anyway, if y'all got a lip gloss brand, y'all need to hook a sister up, and I will hook y'all up with some promotion, because let me tell you, I love lip gloss, especially if it's the right kind. Okay, so hit me up. I'm your girl for all brand ambassadorship, promos, all that. Brands, hit me up. I love lip gloss, and I would love to promote yours. Soon I'm finna start going live, but every time I do a little bit of activity on this channel, y'all gonna get notified about it, long as you hit that bell. So anyway, when you done did all of that, I need you to put in the comments done that you done did it. Shout out to my girl Krishan. My little cousin Krishan just delivered my other little cousin, baby Krishan. She just delivered my little boy cousin on Instagram Live, and you know I was tuned in watching. I am so thankful that Krishan had a healthy and safe delivery. This is all I prayed for. God, I pray that this baby will change her life, and anything that is standing between her and all that you have ahead for her, destroy it, diminish it, and remove it from her life, even if it rhymes with the name Blueface. I love you, God, and I thank you for Krishan and her baby. This baby is going to change the trajectory of her life. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. September is the 9th month of the year. It is in the 9th month, typically, that a woman gives birth. So, y'all know we finna birth some beautiful things. We finna birth some things that ain't nobody gonna be able to get the credit for but God, okay? Now, in this 9th month, basically everything that I've been praying for, believing for, manifesting, crying to God about, all that shit is finna start popping up randomly in my life. And it's all gonna be thanks to God, okay? In this 9th month of the year, I know a lot of people are feeling discouraged, and when I say a lot of people, I'm mainly talking about me, myself. A lot of people are feeling discouraged. They are feeling like they're putting in so much work, putting in so much effort, giving so much of themselves, and not seeing no return on it. That's how I've been feeling. I don't know about you. If you've been feeling like that, please let me know in them comments. It seems like you are out here getting no results. Like you are just really wasting your time. But I want to let you know, ain't no such thing as wasted time. No such thing. As hard as the enemy try to convince you that there is, it ain't. Get that out of your head. God is able to use anything and everybody. Okay? Remember that. If only we knew. God is very strategic in his timing. Okay? He be working out things that we ain't even got no knowledge of. And we ain't supposed to know. Because a lot of it will break our little brains. It will just literally fry our little brains if God revealed to us the things that he really has in store for us. So that's why he don't tell us. Because we already be trying to figure shit out anyway with our nosy ass. And, like, calm down, mama. He finna work it out. That's what I have to tell myself, y'all. I promise I'll be telling myself that. Because God's timing is so perfect, let me just tell you something. The same way that you would not buy your little infant cousin, your little infant godson or goddaughter, or your little infant baby, the same way you wouldn't buy them a brand new sports car and give them the keys and sit them in the driver's seat and put it in drive and tell them to go on by their way, the same way you would not do that. Because why? It ain't logical. It don't make sense. It's ignorant. And if you still following along in this video, comment ignorant right now for me, okay? That would be so ignorant for us to put a baby in a car and expect it to drive. If anything, it would kill it, because it wouldn't know how to control it. A toddler, let's just say we give a 4-year-old a sports car. Sports car already too fast for some adults. So imagine a 5-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old in a sports car. The same way you would not buy them a brand new sports car or any kind of car, period, because it's negligent, is the same way that God ain't finna put nothing in your hands too soon in the place where you're not ready to handle it properly. Like, it could literally kill you, or you could sabotage it, or you wouldn't be able to appreciate it for what he meant for you to if he gave it to you too soon. So like, a lot of us, we be so mad. I'm talking about want to growl like DMX. Mad. Because I be one of the ones. A lot of us be so mad, like, God, why we ain't got what you said we supposed to have? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got to drink some of my coffee because, baby, y'all don't even know. Sister girl literally been up all night and I'm tired. I've been having to go to the bathroom to make sure I'm okay, if you know what I mean. So like I was saying, once we realize that the reason that a lot of things are being withheld from us, were being withheld from us, was only for our protection. Once we can come to that realization and be all right with that, then that's when God gonna be like, okay, I see you, mama. I can give it to you now. Here goes some areas where a lot of us feel like, damn, I done did all that for nothing. Your job. Number one, uno. That's where a lot of people feel the most frustrated, feel the most unappreciated. But in the area of a job, a lot of people feel like, dang, I'm working extra hours, I'm putting in overtime, I'm staying longer at this job than I am with my family. Because I know a lot of people that's about to lose their husband and their wife because they workaholics. If that's you, fix that. Adjust. Pray to God that some passion of yours can be turned into a career so that you do not have to spend valuable time that you should be spending with your family, but you spending it at your job. You know what I'm saying? Time flexibility. That's something that I have to have in a husband. I cannot have a husband that clocks in because he never gonna have time for me. I'm not gonna be a person that's clocking in for the rest of my life. So therefore, I can make time for all the things that I want. What about in a marriage or relationship? Or even a situationship? Because hell, you know, we all done been through them. I told y'all about it in my deep dive into my love life video. I told y'all about it. What about in the relationships, the marriages, them situationships where you have literally sucked yourself dry of all that you know yourself to be, only to become what you think and hope that they will love, but they still don't appreciate? What about when you see no progress in your relationship? Y'all keep arguing about the same shit that y'all been arguing about since years ago. If you've been married 27 years, y'all still arguing about shit that you was arguing about when you got married 27 years ago. Like, don't you just feel like, damn, when I look back on all these anniversaries I done celebrated with this person, you mean to tell me I done did all this for nothing? I know a lot of people be feeling like that because I done talked to them. How about after that time you spent with someone, it ends in heartbreak? The time that you should have been spending with your family, you were spending in isolation with this person. I know that leaves you feeling like, damn, I did all this for nothing. Crazy. I done been there. I promise you I done been there. Okay, let's move on. We have other situations like people feel like in the relationship or the marriage, they've given their all. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. God would never allow for you to give your all, especially to a situation that felt like the worst. You think he finna let you give your all to the shit that about broke your ass down? He wouldn't do that. Baby, it's still something within you that's left. It's gotta be. Because when he brings the thing to you, the husband to you, the career to you, the job, the business ideas to you that you've been wanting, why would he give it to you if he knew you ain't have nothing else to give to it? That's why I know for sure you didn't give your all in that situation that about beat your ass down and put you in the grave. You didn't give your all to that. You still got a lot left. And God is going to use that. He going to use that. Everything, remember I said this in the beginning, everything and everyone is useful. If you still in here with me, I need you to comment in them chats. In that little chat box, I need you to comment useful. Everything and everybody is always useful. Okay? If it can exist, it can be used. Let's speak on another area where we all have probably been left feeling like, damn, you mean to tell me I done did all this for nothing? The areas of collaborative partnership, guys. Business partners. Co-owners. See, a lot of us might not know about co-ownership or partnership or collaborative ship. I didn't used to know about it. But one thing I always thought about myself was it take a certain kind of bitch. And excuse my language, but that's just how I talk. It take a certain kind of bitch for me to work with. Like, if someone's a Karen at heart, I can't work with them because I'm pro-black. Or if someone is a Donald Trump lover, I can't work with that shit. Because that man is only for the rich. He's manipulative. He's divisive. He is a bully. An ugly ass bully. We have to make sure, like I told y'all on the last video, that when we are matching with people, partnering with people for collaborative ideas or business ideas or whatever the fuck it may be, we have to make sure that our fundamentals are matching. Because if somebody down with some shit that you ain't, that shit is not gonna work. Trust me, I had to learn for myself. A lot of people feel like they've given their time, their effort into projects with individuals for nothing. You didn't see no return from it. You didn't see any type of gratitude from it. You didn't see anything from it. Hell, at this point, you can't see nothing because it don't even exist no more. Let me tell you something. When God send you your reward, your inheritance, your blessings, all that shit will be so much bigger than a pat on the back, so much bigger than a paycheck. He is going to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we ask. So baby, if you asking for a $2 million contract, oh, God finna blow your mind and show you that he can make it much bigger than that. Why are you lowballing yourself, mama? Hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. Why are you lowballing yourself? Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just kick it to you like this. The older I get, I really try to see the blessings. And I really try to see the benefit of things that God has allowed me to come through. Even when I agree to things that I know the zhvkerra that I was a year or two ago wouldn't have agreed to, God just be like, hold up, mama, chill. I'm going to show you how I'm going to spend this shit and work it for your good. So like, you know how I just told you that I already knew that I don't fuck with certain people, certain types of people. Like the type of girls that I like being around, hanging with, whatever, are girls that got a little nigga inside, like me. Like, I don't like the girls that care too much, you know? I don't like the girls that's like subconscious. I don't like the girls that have to think before they do Like, it's to the point where you just altering every little move you make because you so in your head about what people think. Like, them type of people are annoying as fuck. But anyway, I'ma just tell you what God spun for me in these situations that I would have once viewed as negative. Okay, say for instance in partnership, he increased my patience. He literally taught me how to deal in situations where I used to would have gone the fuck off real quick. He taught me how to adjust to other types of personalities. Like the main type of personalities that I used to steer from. He taught me that with tolerance and patience, I can effectively work with them type of people, even when I thought that I couldn't. He taught me that the journeys that he's taking me on through partnership will require great obedience from me. And I used to be a quitter. I remember growing up, I would tell my mama and my daddy, okay, I want to do da 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 da. I want to take piano lessons. I want to do this. I want to do that. And when it started getting tough and I ain't like it, I'd be ready to quit. And I remember one day my daddy told my mama, he was like, nah, she don't get the option to quit. And that's how I now am doing things as an adult. I'm not giving myself the option to quit. Situations where I would have went the fuck off and just severed ties, I was able to exemplify obedience, patience, tolerance. And instead of me voluntarily quitting, God allowed for situations to end involuntarily, where I didn't really have a say in whether I wanted to continue it or not, you know. And so I appreciate that. Also, being in partnership taught me discipline. Like being able to record for y'all on a consistent basis. Sometimes I'm putting out a couple videos in the same week. Being able to do that requires so much discipline. I don't even think y'all realize it. It requires so much discipline. I do not take it lightly at all. It's therapeutic. I love to be able to come before y'all. I tell y'all this all the time. I love to be able to come before y'all. Y'all are like my free therapy. But it takes discipline to do this. And that's what a partnership put in me. Discipline. To set myself up on a routine. I have little stick-it, post-it notes all on the headboard of my bed. I put them different places because I literally, especially with me having to battle social anxiety, which I'm doing a video series on that right now. I know I haven't released it for y'all yet, but you will see it soon. To keep myself on point and to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to, I got little notes all around, like telling me the things that I have to do by a certain date, and just trying to stay on top of some stuff for myself, because y'all don't even know what be going on in my life. And I cannot wait to share with y'all what has transpired after I receive all that I'm waiting for. Well, not waiting, because you know I'm putting in the work too. If y'all hear some little squealing down here sounding like Mariah Carey and Minnie Riperton mixed together, it's my little dog. The last thing that partnership taught me was something that I always say. If the history outweighs the chemistry, that ain't no good situation. That ain't no good dynamic. That ain't no good friendship. No good marriage. No good relationship. It ain't no good nothing. You never want for the history, which is the years that you've known them, the years that you've been with them, the years that y'all have been in a toxic bond. If the history outweighs the chemistry, which is the time that y'all have together, if y'all always butting heads instead of laughing and kicking it with each other like y'all used to, if the history outweighs the chemistry, then you need to dead that shit. That's what partnership, or the last partnership I was involved in, taught me. That just because you know somebody for a long time, that don't mean shit. If y'all fundamentals ain't matching, the shit is not gonna be successful. Matter of fact, today at church, because I went to the 8:45 service today at Change Church in Duluth. If you're in the Atlanta area, you definitely gotta check them out. We got 3 services, and I'm doing a free plug. PD, you don't owe me nothing. We have 3 services every single Sunday, 8:45, 10:30, 12:30. You ain't got no excuse. Out of them 3 services, you should be able to attend at least one of them. Okay? So anyway, if the fundamentals do not match, like Pastor was saying today, you knowing somebody for a long time don't mean a damn thing. Okay? Because you could have known them, taken a break, and came back to them, and all that has transpired in their life within them years has literally molded who they are present day. So like, if whoever you done been away from was literally, you know, I don't know, stepping outside of their character of who they were when you last, you know, interacted with them, and now they've become who somebody else has wanted them to be, of course they're gonna be unhappy. Of course that requires them altering themselves and doing a whole different personality change. Of course, when you do return to them several years later, they are not gonna be who you used to know them as. Pastor talked about that shit today in church, okay? And life and common sense teaches us that people are gonna change. Sometimes for the better, sometimes not, you know? But one thing I did learn is, just because you know somebody and just because you've been knowing of them for a minute, that don't mean shit, okay? I was in this situation where I felt like I was kind of getting pimped. I felt like me being vulnerable and sharing parts of me was used to be able to build someone else's audience. I felt like I was being pimped, and it had me feeling like, damn, I done did all this shit for nothing. But I had to remind myself, like, no ma'am, you were getting practice. You were getting prepared so that you could be open, so that you could be comfortable being able to share your truth. Count it all joy, mama. All right, so very last area where I feel like failed dynamics really taught me was in the area of situationships. If you go back to my video of deep dive into my love life, where I took you throughout my love life of my serious situations and how they affected me, and fast forward all the way to my celibacy journey, which I'm in right now, but not for too much longer, because I'm gonna be getting married before this year ends. I don't know how, but God bless it. Anyway, in that situationship, this was something that Pastor also touched on today. Seasons. Being able to see people through different seasons. The situationship that I told y'all about in one of my prior videos, which I will put in the description box. But that situation that I told y'all that prepared me for marriage, I went through every single season necessary and possible in that situation. I went through helping that person with their child. Like when they would have their child, I was there, and it's like I could fulfill the nurturing role. I wouldn't say stepmom role, but it just prepared me for motherhood. Which, if y'all know me, y'all know I always been the family babysitter, the big sister. Like, my siblings are 7.5 to 14 years younger than me. So I've always been the big cousin, big sister, babysitter. I am also a professional nanny. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you need nanny, babysitter services for your kids, your family, call me. I'm your girl. taking care of his child, that helped to prepare me in a way for motherhood. Also, I was able to be with that person through sickness. He got COVID, and thank God I did not. I don't know how I didn't, because we were sleeping nose to nose. But I didn't get COVID. I took care of him the entire time. He's the only child, so his parents was like, you want us to come take care of you? He was like, nah, I'm straight. Because my mom was over there taking care of it. The Hennessy Brown Hoochie Mama was over there taking care of it, okay? God allowed for me to care for that person in his season of sickness. God allowed for me to care for him in his season of grieving. He had lost a couple family members while we were dealing with each other. And I was there with him. Actually, I spent my birthday, and I've never spent my birthday with a guy ever before. I spent my birthday with this man while he grieved his cousin's passing. I don't regret that. That was just God preparing me in a season so that I can get experience of how to comfort my husband, because my husband finna come. Okay? I dealt with that man through seasons of depression, loneliness. When he didn't have it, I was like, no problem. Remember I told y'all 6 months last year I spent in Atlanta because I hopped up from Birmingham, left him and moved to Atlanta? Okay. When I was going back and forth to Birmingham, there would be times I'd go to his crib and this man had no groceries. None. Know what I did? A real one. Took my EBT card to the store. He didn't even know I had EBT, because boo-boo, that's not your business. I don't have to tell you what I was getting. I took him to the store, took him grocery shopping, filled up his refrigerator. He probably fed the next bitch with my groceries. I don't even know. I don't care. But that was God showing me how I could be there for my husband through seasons where he might be lonely, he might be depressed, the money might be a little funny, but know that I got your back, baby. When I say I got your back, I'm loyal, I'm a rider. Like, my husband is never gonna have to question nothing when it comes to me. If you ain't got it, baby, I do. Okay? If you scared to stand up for yourself, baby, I will. Okay? I'll be enough stuff for both of us. Okay? God can use very bad, very tragic, very traumatic situations to literally propel us. Okay? I done experienced it. God literally uses the most toxic situations for our good, to give us preparation, to give us experience, so that when he does bless us with what we're supposed to have, we ain't gonna be nothing less than prepared for it. We're gonna be ready to handle that shit like champs. We're gonna appreciate it more. We're gonna maintain it. We're gonna multiply it. We're gonna do all those things because we have already been prepared. We have already been getting our gear together, ready for war. But this time we ain't gonna have to fight. This time we're gonna thrive. This time we are gonna fly. We're gonna soar like eagles. And I am so happy for all of my viewers, because baby, when I tell you all of us finna go up, everybody connected to me finna rise through this motherfucker, okay? I am so glad that you chose to watch me on this beautiful day. I know that this is Labor Day weekend and you feel like, damn, I done did all this shit for nothing. But baby, let me tell you, everything and everybody, like I already told you, is useful. Everything and everybody can be used. Everything that you feel like about damn took you to the grave, God is using it to propel you, to prepare you, and to push you forward. Okay, sis? Okay, hoochie daddies? Because I know I got some men watching me too, because them be the ones that be reaching out. Alright, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. So if you have made it this far in the video, I just want to thank you and extend my gratitude and my love to you at this time. I would love for you to follow me on all of my social media accounts, like I have already told you before. If you need any type of motivation, encouragement, prayer, reach out to me in my DMs. Now, don't hit me on no bullshit. Only reach out to me if you need encouragement. I would love to be that one to encourage you. I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm finna get off this thing because if y'all love Real Housewives of Atlanta like I do, I'm finna tune in to the reunion. Anyway, be blessed, hoochie mamas and hoochie daddies. Happy Labor Day.